Hey, what's up, everybody? Gerard here, as always, with your 3T Podcast official YouTube channel. It's Wednesday. That means we're on Smackdown QuickTake reviews. The good, the bad, and the ugly of WWE programming this week. Once again, this is our second week in the build-up to SummerSlam. It was a very interesting week for WWE, mainly because it was the Raw reunion. So I'm not going to do a traditional rating for this episode of Raw, because I don't think it was an episode that's continually building storylines. I felt this was very much of a one-off type of episode, like a special episode type of deal. So I don't really want to give it a rating. My only negative gripes about this episode, I felt that they could have done a little bit more with the legends. Yeah, I know a lot of them couldn't get physical due to WWE's medical staff not clearing them. I think Rikishi was one of them that I've seen. I would have loved to see someone catch a stunner, at least maybe Corbin. He's the number one heel, so you want him to get a wham bam stunner salmon. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode. Other than that, they didn't really build much toward long-term storylines going into SummerSlam. They mentioned stuff. It was very drips and drabs, like they had the Becky and Natalia thing, which I thought was pretty dope. I'm not really interested in that rivalry so far, but I think the match will be good. It's in Canada, and that would put up a good match, I think. And then I liked the 24/7 title thing, was amazing. Very reminiscent of the old hardcore title changes. They had Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe both become champion. Also, they crowned the first women to win the title with Kelly, Candice Michelle, and Alundra Blaze. I liked the whole bit where they had Ted DiBiase buy the title. They also had the homage to the other thing where Alundra Blaze dropped the title on episode of Nitro. So I like callbacks to episodes like that. I thought it was very fun. It wasn't supposed to be this stacked episode of Raw where legends are fighting the current stars. That's why I think some people kind of expected that to happen. That's not what this is. But it was a pretty fun episode. Take it as a one-off. Don't take it as part of what happens on Raw week to week. And I think it'll be okay. Now we're jumping to Smackdown, which is going to be more of a traditional review. It didn't have much. It wasn't a reunion episode. It wasn't a special episode. It was a standard episode of SmackDown Live. So I'm going to go the good, the bad, and the ugly of SmackDown Live. The ugly, I didn't like the women's title thing. I don't think they really building that up very effectively. And I hope in time that they do. But we'll see. I don't think the tag title thing is really working for them. I didn't also like, for the bad, I didn't like the Ember Moon, Bayley, Charlotte thing. It kind of teased a triple threat, but it's kind of apparent that we're not getting a triple threat, so why have Charlotte in the match? Or let's have Ember Moon go over her as a credible contender by beating her clean. You know what I'm saying? Ember Moon is someone who's been kind of hasn't gotten out of the starting gate, essentially, and I think a big win over Charlotte would have made her look a lot better. Now for the good, I liked Finn Balor's promo, which also had the Yowie Wowie, Bray Wyatt. That's how I'm going to separate them, to be Yowie Wowie and The Fiend. Yowie Wowie put out a pretty good promo. I'm happy that they're keeping both aspects of this character. It adds a lot of depth and layers to it. Finn did a good job selling the concern about this new Fiend thing that's going on, which is something I think is really good for Finn. I hope we see the Demon versus the Fiend. I'm not expecting it, though. I love the Shinsuke and Apollo Crews match. It established Nakamura as Nakamura again, very physical. He made sure to leave that statement with the second Kinshasa slash Boomaye knee. I like calling it the Boomaye still. Just a habit. But the highlight of the show for me was the Randy Orton, Kofi Kingston promo. It was short, simple, and to the point. They mentioned a lot of the past history, both real and storyline aspects, like the MSG boom drop, which was awesome. I know my co-host on the podcast was live for that. That was dope. I also liked the callback to their backstage sheet, which was the whole stupid bit. Yeah. I really enjoyed this episode of SmackDown from top to bottom. Probably one of the better ones in recent memory for me. I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10, which means it's a very good episode. Let's hope Raw gets back on track and makes up for having a week off, essentially, for building SmackDown feuds. Not SmackDown, I mean SummerSlam feuds. Botchamania right there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think SmackDown's on a very good pace. I believe this was the first episode Eric Bischoff produced. I know they've been kind of saying that every week, but I think I'll look into it, but I'm pretty sure this was the first Bischoff Smackdown. We had a fun Raw reunion, saw all the old timers, got another chance. They also had Sean and a couple other guys on SmackDown. It was a pretty fun week for WWE. Solid week. Let's just hope it builds up into SummerSlam. It's supposed to be the second version of WrestleMania, and I believe it will be a very good pay-per-view. And that's all for now. I'm going to put the links below to all our social media. Like, comment, subscribe, and listen to our podcast on Apple, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, and Spotify. And that's Gerard from the 3 T Crew signing off until next time. Peace.